The poet John Donne, who lived 400 years ago, begins one of his poems with these words: "No man is an island entire of itself. Every man is a piece of the continent, a part of the main." Perhaps these words can help us understand the importance of community and living well together. Imagine two islands. Charlie lives on a big island, where he enjoys all of the abundant resources around him, like trees, water and coal. He has used coal, oil and gas as fuel and energy to run his heater, watch TV, use his computer, his car and other appliances that make his life so comfortable. He has also cut down trees in order to use the wood for paper. Some distance away from Charlie, Carla lives on a smaller island. She has fewer resources than Charlie and works hard to grow crops of food to feed her family and friends and to sell to make a living. As Charlie burns coal for fuel, uses gas and oils for energy, cuts down trees for paper, and eats a diet rich in red meat, all of this has an effect on the Earth's atmosphere around him. Carbon dioxide and other gases are released into the air, but these gases hold in heat, causing the climate to get warmer, not just where Charlie lives, but across the whole world. This acts like a greenhouse without fans. The world is heating up, and this means that glaciers and ice sheets in the Arctic and Antarctic start melting quickly. Water from the melting ice falls into the oceans and causes the sea levels to rise. For Charlie, the sea rising is an inconvenience, as he has to build some flood defences from his abundant resources, but for Carla, the consequences are different. The sea rises near Carla's island, so much that she is losing her land on which she grows her crops, and therefore she's getting poorer and poorer. Eventually, the sea levels rise so much that her home, her land, her fields are completely flooded. She can't grow any crops and her house is washed away. She has no money to build flood defences to protect her home and her livelihood. Everything that happens here affects things in other places. The opening line of John Donne's poem reminds us that none of us live in isolation. We share our everyday lives with other people, and our actions and choices often have an impact on them and on the world around us. We are part of a community at church, school, in our own home, in our towns, our countries and our world. Our two islands are only imaginary places, but the tale tells us something about our world today. I wonder if you can recognise the problem that our story describes.